Welcome to the Authority Property Management audio blog, where rentals, real estate, and reality collide. Whether you're renting it out, living in it, or thinking about investing, we've got insights, stories, and strategies to keep you in the know. Let's dive right into today's topic.
Should you keep managing your rental? Why holding your investment makes more sense than ever. As we close out 2025, many rental property owners in Reading are asking themselves a critical question: should I sell my rental property or keep it? If you've been frustrated with tenant issues, overwhelmed by maintenance calls, or simply tired of the landlord lifestyle, the thought of selling might feel like a relief. But before you list your property, consider this: the problem might not be your rental property itself. The real issue could be how it's being managed. Let's explore why keeping your rental property in Reading's current market is likely your best financial move, and how professional property management can transform your investment from a daily headache into a truly passive income stream. The Reading rental market in 2025: strong fundamentals. The numbers tell a compelling story for rental property owners in the Reading area. Despite broader economic uncertainty, Reading's rental market continues to demonstrate resilience and opportunity. Current market snapshot. Strong rental demand across all property types. Low vacancy rates indicating healthy market conditions. Consistent tenant demand, particularly for well-maintained homes. 3-bedroom homes commanding strong rental prices. Properties that are clean, pet-friendly, and competitively priced, leasing quickly. These fundamentals point to a market that rewards property owners who stay the course. Selling now means walking away from steady rental income in a market where tenant demand remains healthy. The real cost of selling your rental. Many landlords consider selling without fully accounting for what they're giving up. When you sell a rental property, you're not just losing monthly income, you're forfeiting multiple wealth-building advantages. What you lose when you sell: monthly cash flow. That steady rental income disappears completely. Appreciation potential. Reading property values have shown resilient growth over time. Tax advantages. Rental properties offer depreciation deductions, expense write-offs, and favorable long-term capital gains treatment. Leverage benefits. Real estate allows you to control a valuable asset with a relatively small down payment. Inflation hedge. As rents increase with inflation, your mortgage payment stays fixed. Equity building. Every mortgage payment builds more equity in your property. What you gain when you sell: a one-time lump sum, minus capital gains taxes, selling costs, and agent commissions. Relief from landlord responsibilities. When you frame it this way, the question becomes clearer: are you willing to trade years of compounding wealth for temporary relief from management stress? The hidden truth: management is the problem, not the property. After helping hundreds of property owners in the Reading area, we've discovered something important: most landlords who want to sell don't actually have a bad investment. They have a management problem. The most common pain points we hear: I'm tired of middle-of-the-night maintenance calls about broken water heaters. My tenants are always late with rent and I hate chasing payments. I don't have time to show the property and screen tenants properly. Every time something breaks, it costs me more money than expected. I'm worried about legal compliance and tenant laws in California. I feel like a full-time property manager, but this was supposed to be passive income. Here's the breakthrough realization: every single one of these problems can be solved without selling your property. Professional property management eliminates these frustrations while preserving your investment's long-term value. How professional management transforms your investment. Think of property management as the difference between owning a business and managing a business. When you self-manage, you're essentially working a part-time job. When you hire professional management, you become a true investor who collects returns without the daily operational burden. What changes with Authority Property Management? No more emergency calls. We handle all after-hours emergencies, coordinate repairs, and manage vendor relationships. Your phone stays silent. Consistent rent collection. Our systematic collection process and tenant screening means you receive reliable, on-time payments deposited directly into your account. Professional tenant placement. We market your property across multiple high-traffic rental sites, screen applicants thoroughly, and fill vacancies faster. Our portfolio maintains vacancy rates well below the county average. Preventive maintenance: we conduct regular property inspections and address small issues before they become expensive emergencies. This protects your investment and keeps tenants happy. Legal compliance: California rental laws are complex and constantly changing. We stay current on all regulations, keeping you protected from costly violations. Transparent financial reporting: you get clear monthly statements showing income, expenses, and property performance, all accessible online whenever you want. Does professional management pay for itself? Let's think about what professional management actually delivers beyond the monthly fee. What management buys you? No more tenant screening mistakes that cost thousands in evictions or property damage. Faster vacancy fills that prevent losing a full month's rent every time your property sits empty. Professional maintenance coordination that often saves significantly on repair costs through vendor relationships. Complete legal protection from tenant disputes and regulatory violations. Your evenings and weekends back. When you factor in the value of your time, the cost of vacancy, and the risk of expensive mistakes, professional management doesn't just pay for itself, it often increases your net returns. When keeping your rental makes perfect sense. Holding onto your Reading rental property is especially smart if your property is in a desirable area with consistent rental demand, which describes most of Reading. You have significant equity built up in the property. You're currently earning or approaching retirement and need reliable income streams. You purchased the property years ago and are benefiting from property appreciation. You want to pass wealth to your children or heirs. You're looking for tax advantages that rental properties uniquely provide. You simply want passive income without the active management burden. The reality is that rental property ownership is one of the most proven wealth-building strategies in America. The challenge isn't ownership, it's management. And that's a solvable problem. A different path forward. You don't have to choose between being overwhelmed and selling your investment. There's a third option: keep building wealth through your rental property while Authority Property Management handles everything else. Imagine checking your bank account and seeing rental income deposited like clockwork. Imagine knowing your property is being maintained, your tenants are screened properly, and everything is handled by experienced professionals. Imagine having your weekends back while your investment continues growing in value. That's not a fantasy. That's what professional property management delivers. Your next step: get a free rental analysis. Before you make any decision about selling, get the complete picture. We offer a free rental analysis that shows you your property's current market rental value, expected cash flow with professional management, vacancy risk and competitive positioning, maintenance recommendations to maximize returns, long-term appreciation potential in your area. This analysis costs nothing and comes with zero obligation. But it gives you the data you need to make an informed decision about your rental property's future. The bottom line: selling your rental property should be a strategic choice based on your financial goals, not an emotional reaction to management frustration. In most cases, the smartest move is keeping your investment and letting professionals handle the day-to-day operations. Your rental property in Reading represents years of equity building, consistent cash flow, and long-term appreciation potential. Don't let temporary management headaches cost you decades of wealth accumulation. Ready to explore whether professional management is right for your rental property? Contact Authority Property Management today for your free rental analysis. Let's discuss how we can transform your rental from a daily burden into the passive investment it was always meant to be. Call us 530-410-6085. Visit www.authoritypm.com. Email us at info@authoritypm.com to schedule your free consultation. Authority Property Management serves Anderson, Bella Vista, Cottonwood, Happy Valley, Igo, Keswick, Lake California, Millville, Mountain Gate, Oak Run, Ono, Palo Cedro, Reading, Old Shasta, Shasta Lake, and surrounding Shasta County areas.
Thanks for tuning into the Authority Property Management audio blog. For more expert landlord or tenant tips, local market updates, and property management support, visit us at authoritypm.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or even drop us a review. Follow us on social media for the latest. Until next time, stay informed, stay profitable.